What is up, everyone? I'm coming on here for a couple of plays for today. This game in soccer literally just ended like 10 minutes ago, and we get a 6x for it. So that's nice to see. It's something. I would have liked to get the full 10x, but I'll take it. And it's honestly been more of the same, guys. We're just completely missing these plays with the most crazy 0.5 misses I've ever experienced in my life. This has just been the story of the past couple of days. Honestly, it's been the story of the whole year. Like the amount of units that we have left on the table with just a zero point 0.5 loss, or just the most crazy stuff happening. I really can't explain it. It's been such a interesting year. Morgan misses by 1 kill here, right? Chovy, he misses by 1. We go 3 out of 4. This play right now is going on. Both these guys are about like 16 to 17 kills, and it's like halfway through the game. So we'll see how this game turns out. If it goes into overtime, then there's probably the overs are going to hit. If it doesn't go into overtime and it's a short game, then the unders are probably going to hit, and that's what's going to happen in Valorant. That's why these guys go over together like they do here, is because this was a longer type of game. Same thing down here. And really the part about it is that what frustrates me is that, for example, I could have taken this League of Legends duo right here, and then this play would have hit. Or I could have taken this Valorant duo over here, right? And let's just say like this play misses, for example. I could have taken this Valorant play over here, and then Morgan gets one more kill or something like that. And if that happens, then we would have hit this one and this one and this one for a 6x, and then we look all of a sudden like, amazing sports bettors and stuff. So it's been frustrating stuff like that. And the worst part about it is that there's nothing you can really change about that. Like I can't really be like, oh well, for this time I'm going to take this League of Legends duo here, because how we take things is in duos, right? I take a League of Legends duo and I pair it up with a Valorant duo, and I pair up a Valorant duo with a League of Legends duo, right? Like I like the overs here, and that's what I took, and these guys hit together. And then I like the overs here, and Morgan misses by 1 kill, which is just kind of a stroke of luck sometimes, the 1 kill swings. So that's been the difficult part, and I just feel like we haven't been rewarded with how much green that we have actually hit, right? Like if you squint your eyes and you look at this page, it's like, oh, look at all the green on the board. And I mean, don't even get me started with how the past couple of days with the NBA has gone, because I've went over this a lot, but it's the same story there. If we go back yesterday, we missed this guy by 1 kill. We missed Shrimp over here. We missed Twist, and this is a 3 out of 4, 3 out of 4. Some of these soccer plays, like Casemiro misses by two passes, and then this guy also in soccer misses by 1 pass attempt at 0.5. So it's just been like, it's just been crazy. I really can't understand it, and there's nothing we can really do about it. I also forgot to show underdog yesterday, and I apologize about that. We had a 3.5x hit yesterday, and then we've had, again, just a lot of 1-in-1s. Like, it's the same story with the 1-in-1s, honestly. And I know not everything's going to hit all the time perfectly together, but it's like, for example, if I would have taken this play that missed and I would have swapped these, so like this one that misses goes here, then this one that hits goes here, then this would have been a hit. And same thing here, right? If I would have swapped these or whatever it is, like swap these, then we could have hit another one here, but we didn't. And that's how it works sometimes, and it's sad sometimes. And sports betting is frustrating, right? Last thing, because I know I might get a comment about it, is yesterday's play missed right here with Faker and Pez, and these guys go 1-in-1. So I talked a lot about them going maybe 2-0. They didn't do that. They went 1-in-1. And if we look at the game real quick, you'll see the first game was 17-2. So T1 literally gets 2 kills the entire game. And it was on Owner, who we didn't even bet on. So the guys we bet on got 0 kills in map 1 because they lost the game. And if you look at the second game, the team got 15 kills that we bet on because they won the game. And Faker actually gets all 6 of his kills here. So that's how League of Legends works. And honestly, if you don't believe in that in League of Legends, then you probably shouldn't even take these entries, because, again, League of Legends, it's supposed to hit together and miss together. It's supposed to go overs or unders. And then Porzingis, guys, his line is 16.5 now. We took him at 18, so his line's 16.5. So I honestly wanted to take Porzingis again, double down on him, because I really like that play. But his line's a 1.5 now lower, right? And this is a good play. This is a closing line value, so we took a good play on Porzingis there. And then, guys, I have a really, really big app that I'm working with now, and it's one of the biggest apps that has really taken over the space in the past like maybe 6 months in a year, and it is POLYMARKET, guys. I always get questions about POLYMARKET. You guys seem like you really like POLYMARKET and getting into POLYMARKET, and really amazing offer with them. So I just got off some text messages and stuff with the people over there, and I do have a code officially now for POLYMARKET. So I have a code for Poly, I have a code for Kalshi now. So all of these apps that you can do trading with, and you can bet on sports, and then you can let's say they go up to 70% odds, you can sell your shares of them and stuff like that. And it's a true peer-to-peer. You won't get limited or anything like that. So I really like these apps. I love apps in the sports betting space. I've talked about apps like Sleeper too, that do things differently. They question the status quo of sports betting, and that's what POLYMARKET has been doing the past year or 2 years. And code is going to be Detective, guys. I urge you guys to text me before you do anything, okay? Because what this is going to do, when you use code Detective, you're going to use my link. And then when you use my link, you're going to be put on a wait list. And based on my testing, you get put on a wait list for like less than 24 hours, okay? So I don't even know why they still have a wait list. I think it's just to kind of I don't really know, incentivize people to be like, oh, I'm on a wait list. But you get put on a wait list for like 24 hours, and then you get access to it. And if you deposit $1 or more, you get a free $20, all right? So obviously, I would recommend to deposit more money on this. I'm going to try to be sending out plays on Poly in the next couple of days and stuff. But get a free $20 with Poly with just $1, and text me right here with POLYMARKET. So I know a lot of you guys have been waiting to sign up for Poly with my code. So that's why I went and tried to do this as much as possible. With the and then one last thing, guys, with the graphs and me tracking stuff, I'll have that updated tomorrow. I promise. I've been very busy the past couple of days with things. My birthday is actually tomorrow, and then I have just been talking to these apps a lot and stuff like that. So been busy. I apologize about that. Let's get into the pick of the day. I just got one pick for you guys today. The pick is going to be LaMelo Ball over 24 points, and then we're taking Jabari Smith to go over 14.5 points as well in these games. All right. So starting with LaMelo, this is one of the most basic plays on the board right now. It's literally on the popular tab on PrizePicks, but I do really think this is a good play. So I like him over points. I like him over PRA. Honestly, it's kind of similar. If he goes over points, he's probably going over PRA and vice versa. And I've talked at length this last week about how important it is the past 5 games for these teams that have been in the play-ins, okay? Because they have treated the past 5-6 games now like playoff games. If you don't know what I mean by that, I mean to get into the play-in tournament, they've had to already play these games like they're playoff games, all right? So they've been playing the past 5-6 games like they already are playoff games, and the past 5 games that he's played, he has done really well. He's gotten a ton of minutes, and especially he has shot like crazy, okay? If you look at his field goals, he is shooting 22 to 30 times a game. Last game he shot 31 times, and he shot 16 threes and only made 2 of them, and he still got 30 points, guys. So again, he's been shooting 14 to 16 threes every single game. One thing about LaMelo I love, he is not afraid to miss. He'll keep shooting. He's a super confident player. I don't know whether it's his dad in his ear and being like, dude, you gotta keep shooting, just trust that process, or this is just how he's raised. He's been raised since a very young age to keep shooting the ball. He knows his talent, and he kind of reminds me of someone like a young Damian Lillard or something that carried the Trailblazers, and honestly probably has a bit of a better team than the Trailblazers did back in the day, but he is a young star that is shooting. He's not afraid to shoot, and he's shooting the ball so many times, probably more than he needs to, and it kind of puts his team in jeopardy sometimes. But I love the volume this guy's getting. I mean, he's shooting the ball half the amount of times of what, his point total is 24, and he's shooting 16 threes. Okay, if he could make 3 or 4 out of these 16 threes, that's already half of his line right there, and he's also gets to the line, and he also can obviously make crazy floaters and layups and stuff like that. So he's honestly kind of been putting the team on his back a little bit, and he even had a bad game shooting the ball last game, and he still got 30 points. All right, so I really like this play here. He is playing also a weaker defense in the Magic. Magic are weird because I believe they're really good against big men. Yeah, so they're really good against centers and power forwards, but they're a lot weaker against smaller players. So point guards and shooting guards, obviously LaMelo. So they don't defend the perimeter as well, but the center and power forward position does get defended well, which actually helps LaMelo because that's going to mean that points are going to be taken away from the big men and put into LaMelo's pocket. So this is an amazing matchup for him. That's why I'm taking LaMelo over. Again, I know it's not the craziest play ever and not the most creative play, but it's a good play. It is. Second play is Jabari Smith over. This is happening Saturday night, and I went over this a couple of days ago with Kevin Durant and how much he gets shut down with the Lakers. So I think Kevin Durant's going to get shut down, and it's going to open up opportunities for people like Jabari, people like Shepherd, people that are kind of these more role players in this offense to go ahead and be scoring, and Kevin Durant's going to have to swing the ball out a lot more. Also, you'll see that, he's pretty much gone over this every game in his last 10 games, even some of these games where he's only gotten like 20 minutes. Now, I will say if he gets anything lower than 30 minutes, he's probably going to go under this. But he's had a really, really nice minute share, honestly. Like, he's playing 40 minutes. This is like superstar average minutes, some of these games that are important to the Rockets. So you'll see this is with like their full starting lineup here. So he's playing like 35 plus minutes easily in most of these games, and I think he's going to go ahead and keep doing that. All right. So I like the minutes for Jabari. I like the how consistent he is, and I like that Kevin Durant's probably going to get shut down, and Kevin Durant's probably going to have to be more of an assist merchant in this game. All right. So I like this play. I like this matchup for the Lakers, especially because they do very well defending KD. And yeah, this is going to be the play of the day. So I appreciate you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in tomorrow's video. Oh, by the way, like and comment for the signed Tyrese Maxey jersey, and you guys will be entered to win that for doing that. Thank you guys, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video.